Welcome back to Screen Fiend, and I don't even know where to begin here. I really don't. Uh, Hellboy. Wow. Prague, we're going to have a conversation about Manchester United and the Barcelona game. You won't believe what happened. During the game, I was wearing my shirt, going live. You weren't there. The video is on the timeline of Casino for Life. We're going live. We're watching the game. And we're streaming at the same time. And you won't believe what happened. They took down my live stream in Madrid. They took down my live stream. They just sent me an apology and they released my video because they knew they took it down for no reason. They just wanted to stop my live stream. Because I was going in on Messi. That's how those Spaniards do you. Shaq Flawless. What's good? New Zealand's in the house. Now let's get into Hellboy. Oh, of course they're gonna send you an apology. That's what they do. Cause they knew they were wrong. I got on them immediately when they did it. Now let's get into the movie Hellboy 2019. Hellboy, I watched this movie and I couldn't believe it. When I saw the trailers, I was like, maybe this is not the finished artwork. They got some stuff they want to do. And my goodness. I tell you what, forget the last two movies. To try to make sense of this one, it plays like it was originally supposed to be the third film. They were going to continue with the third film and go into the story with the witch, which they did. And they didn't do. It's a mixture between a new film and an old film. And when you do that, you can lose a couple of things. And this film falls under the mistake of trying to honor the comic books and the comic book fans. Okay. When you try to honor them, that's cool, but you gotta have some type of what I say theatrical appeal. Like Avengers is not gonna follow the comic books all the way through. Okay? The Walking Dead is gonna do some things different from how the comics did. They'll take some characters, things that you will relate to, but they have to make a movie or a story out of it. Well, thanks, Big Jeff. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was snowing here in Chicago yesterday, and I didn't understand that. I just went right back in the house. I opened the door, I saw it snowing, I just closed my door. Now listen, from the beginning, the offset, it's very dark. This is a very dark film. I believe it's rated R. I will believe it's rated R for some of the scenes that I liked, that I thought, forget taking your kids to see Hellboy. That's out the question. Check that at the door. Don't take your kids to see this film. It has got some very disturbing imagery in here. You start seeing hell on earth, which my buddy loved that. He was like, "This is insane." I was like, "Okay, this movie was made for him." I'm trying to make sense of everything, and it's just all over the place. Mila Jovovich, she was decent in the film. I don't want to tell too much about it. I kind of want you to experience it. But the Baba Yaga thing, we gotta look. John Wick did Baba Yaga and spoke about it. And shouts out, rest in peace to Michael Nyquist. Honor him as well. Yeah. Megan Good was in there. She was in there for like 10 minutes, but yeah, she was in the movie. Oh, 10 years old kids at this film, that's poor parenting. All right, I'll go ahead and tell you a damn scene. There's a ghost, Baba Yaga, a demon. The Baba Yaga, the boogeyman, the one that eats children, is eating kids in the kitchen. So you think a 10-year-old should be seeing this? Knock yourself out. I mean, eating kid like she in there cooking, like eating up some kids. Like, hold on, I'll be there in a minute. I'm terrifying imagery, but this movie looks. Some scenes look like it looks like a Netflix movie. You know what I mean? Like it's not a lot of budget money. And what they did with the budget money, they put it in certain scenes. They had one character in there that's Asian, that Daniel Kim guy, and he's a decent actor. It's just that the character is very plain. They didn't want to get caught with, I could tell the studio didn't want to use him as an actor. And He has a thing where he turns into this monster thing, then he turns back and he got his clothes on, and it's like, well, where the hell did he get these clothes? You know, all these things go through your head. You're like, what was the budget? Probably $38, but no, the special effects is just real, like computerized, digitally and grimy. And for some of it, some of it, it's almost time for me to go to bed. But some of it all connects, and a lot of it don't at all. Like they missed the mark completely. I'm trying not to tell you certain things about the film because I don't want to give away certain things to the, you know. But it's Hellboy. They're trying to stop this witch, which is Mila Jovovich, and that's the story. And basically, that's it. Yes, this film will flop, no doubt. Hellboy will flop. Maybe it'll be a big hit overseas in China and Japan if they can got the budget to get it there. If not, it will be on your streaming services very soon. Don't even worry about it. Yes, it's coming out about a week before Avengers. Once Avengers hit, you won't see nobody going to see Hellboy. They know that. They got in right now while they could. Shazam right now is out. Nobody's gonna be thinking about Hellboy. They'd be like, "Oh, let's go watch Shazam." We'll watch that than watching this soup. This Hellboy has its certain audience. They designed it exclusively for the Hellboy comic book fans. But Hellboy never made a lot of money when it came out the last two times. They weren't quite breaking the bank, but they had great makeup, everything's perfect. Then they were talking about doing a third with the same crew and everything, but they couldn't get the budget money up because they didn't really break the bank with the last two. And this one is kind of a mix between all the other ones and then trying to extend the story, and it's all over the place. They needed to. This is what happens when you have multiple people working on scripts and ideas. Sometimes you get two movies and three movies in one, and it can screw up everything. Yeah, this guy played Hellboy. He was great. Both guys was great as Hellboy. That's one plus about the film is him as Hellboy. Mila Jovovich as the witch was good. I mean, a lot of people did their parts. It's just that the script they was given was just completely ridiculous. And for the record, Manchester United got screwed out of that game. I mean, you got Madrid, Barcelona going around looking like a bunch of tennis balls out there, and they just flopping all over the floor. Flop, flop, flop. They were like fish. The CGI. That's what I said. This looks like a Netflix movie. Some of the scenes are really good, like the makeup and everything. The Baba Yaga, it's really on point. Everything else is kind of iffy. There is a hell on earth scene, which is like it's a lot of stuff that's gonna make you go, "Ugh, wow!" It's an R rating. It is very intense. So I'm telling you, if you got kids, do not take them to see this film. So my rating for Hellboy is 2.5 stars out of 4, which means it's okay. It's okay. I will watch it one time. Come on cable or something. If there's nothing else on, I'll watch it. But other than that, that's it. I'm out.